This is your captain speaking. At this time, I'm going to ask that you fasten your seatbelts.
Ah, dear viewers, there you are. Just as another day dawns in no man's land, where the only thing more fertile than the soil is our imagination. Today we will be beginning our starter farm with 2 fields. We're not just tilling the earth, we're laying the foundation for future feasts. And speaking of feasts, feast your eyes on our new Mastering Courseplay series, The Ultimate Guide. Whether you are breaking soil for the first time or have had your boots dirty in FS22 for some time and just want to level up your gameplay, this series is like a buffet for your brain. And I decided to extend my contract so it is narrated by yours truly. But enough appetizers, let's dig into the main course. Ah, yes, our creator friend taking a gander for that farm plot. Location, 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 as they say. Selecting the perfect spot for our farm is like swiping right on the landscape. And it's a match. This land here is about to get a makeover that would make a reality TV show jealous. Before we unleash the mowers and rouse the ploughs, let's talk starting points. A farm without a plan is like a scarecrow without a flannel. Not very effective and slightly unsettling. I know you want to jump right into placing a barn and getting into those fields, but hold your horses. As you see here, we need to shape our canvas. Just make those happy accidents, not being overly careful with how the brush molds the landscape. Just go with it, as we do here at Digital Acre Designs. Bob Rossing it, I see. Every scoop of earth is a stroke of genius. Or at least that's the idea. We're not just shaping land here, we're sculpting a masterpiece. Think of it as agriculture. You know what they say, every great farm starts with a single click. Well, I think that is looking promising. Wouldn't you agree? Now, let's talk infrastructure. Who needs a time machine when you've got time-lapse? They say patience is a virtue. In farming, it's more of a requirement. Here, we'll place our buildings with the precision of a chess grandmaster making an opening move. Each structure is a castle, each silo a tower, and every barn a bastion in our agricultural kingdom. Oh, how I much prefer having a script, unlike last episode. I still can't believe you left me hanging there. I had to ad-lib. You know, not all of us have experience with theatre at the Stratford Shakespeare Festival. If I may, all the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players. They have their exits and their entrances, and one man, in his time, plays many parts. Ah, thank you. A tip of the hat to As You Like It. I know my Shakespeare. You hear my accent, right? Some call it a farming simulator. I call it a digital Zen garden. Oh, you are ready for the fields? Good thing you aren't slacking. My, how time flies when all you have to do is narrate. I mean, I'd help, but I don't exactly have a body. Frankly, I prefer to humour our viewers with my escapades. Ah, yes, well done. It looks like we are just wrapping things up here. Now, with our farmstead taking shape and our fields plotted with purpose, we're ready to roll, or mow, and plough. You get the picture. And over here, our trusty tractor, let's call it Tracty. He soon will be ploughing like there's no tomorrow. Go on, Tracty, make those straight lines we're all so proud of. And now, the piece de resistance, the silo complex. It's like playing with building blocks, but the stakes are just a tad higher. And by tad, I mean agriculturally significant. And by that, I mean he can control everything, so there really isn't anything to worry about. Ah, I see our silent protagonist prefers more of a grounded approach. Don't worry, I'll keep the puns to a minimum, but no promises on the dad jokes. Get it? Digital Acre Designs spells dad. Oh, acronyms. Hold on to your hats, folks. We're not just farming, we're arting. As we sow these digital seeds, remember, every pixel has potential. Let's hit pause on the fast forward of life. Look at that. It's starting to look less like a random assortment of metal and more like a silo complex. Not bad for making it up as you go. You really do just get an idea for the episode and go for it, don't you? Really getting in there with 2 feet. Aren't you, big guy? Well, it seems our worker has completed harvesting the meadow field. Let's put that mower away and pick up that grass, shall we? And with that, our field has been ploughed, ready for a worker to come and collect the stones. These stones are wonderful, and you should not be upset when you unearth them. Stones can be used in the gold extraction processing plant on this map, so pick up whatever you can get. Your bank account will be happy. Farming, where you reap just what you technologically sow. Get back to that silo complex. I'm sure there are a few more touches you would like to add. As the sun begins to set, bringing a close to this episode, this silo complex story is to be continued. Like a good book, you can't just skip to the end. Where's the fun in that? Let us do a quick flyover, shall we? I just want to see the bigger picture. Let's start with the beginnings of our new silo complex. It really has risen from a blank space. I do like the multiple elevations to it as well. Next, we see our newly built farm, and what looks to be a pretty great beginning to this breaking soil episode. Ah, yeah. The poo-poo plant, BGA, methane and animal waste industrial area. Very important later on in the complex chains of productions. The lovely oil field carved out from the southwestern sands. And just off to the north, our logging and forestry operation. Oh, that was a fun build to watch. Finally, off in the distance, our homestead. With our new equine friends. A remarkable transformation thus far, but we have so much more ground left to cover. If this has been your little slice of pie, please do all the YouTube-y things, like share and flick the bell. Remember, dear viewers, whether you're here for the first time or you've been part of the shenanigans since the beginning, you're what makes this all worthwhile. So, from the bottom of our digital hearts, thank you. Until next time, may your harvest be bountiful and your spirits high. Keep dreaming, keep building. This is Basil, signing off from No Man's Land.